Hello, Star Wars CCG players, fans, and folks who really don't want to watch football on a Sunday night. Garrett Larson here, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Blake Silkwood, for some OCS action. We got Greg Shaw versus Ryan Jellison. How's it going today, Blake?
Doing great, Garrett. Thanks for having me on today. I know I didn't want to let you go solo on this one, so
Thank you,
I'll be your
because
Huckleberry.
I love Ryan. I love Greg. I'm a little terrified Ryan's gonna bust out some bat mouse kind of stuff, and I'm gonna be staring at cards going, what in the heck does that do? And as much fun as it is for everybody watching when that stuff happens, it's a little harder to commentate sometimes. So
Certainly, I mean, Ryan is certainly in the community known as one of those very creative deck builders. He does some very odd stuff, and so um, we'll have to see kind of what goes down.
all right, so we've got Greg on light side, starting with Galaxy Needs a Legend,
Ooh, okay.
and Ryan starting Vader's Castle and slip sliding for the walkway. So yeah, I already have no idea what he's doing here. Took two
uh,
cards, two cards, and I'm like,
and
I don't know what we're doing.
we're already off on off on a tangent. So
I mean, it
um,
looks fairly straightforward. He's got I'm Your Father, security precautions, and arrest order, secret plans. So I'm assuming this is some sort of mains. Like, we'll see what happens. And then Greg with Legend starts Be With Me on the Acto site, Walkling, and a Brave Resistance. This
which
could be
I
interesting.
believe Greg took Legend to Worlds, right? I think that was what his deck of choice was at Worlds.
Certainly wasn't for day two. I don't remember what he played day one. I don't believe we had him on stream day one, or if we did, we only had his dark side.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it was. There was some definitely discussion, along the team about what's going to be played and all that, and there was some discussion about is Legend any good right now, and there was some people that were like no, and then someone pointed out I think that Shaw top aided with it, so
and,
kind of putting that to rest.
and it could well be. I didn't pay that much attention. I know we had a Dan Heisenberg played Legend as well, because the immunity limiter seems like it should be good into first order.
Yeah, all those big immunity ships. Yeah, it seems like it'd be a
So,
good way to beat those up.
and honestly, like, Greg's just a really good player. So, like, saying, oh, he, brought Legend, that means Legend is good. Well, no, that means Greg is good.
Yeah,
Like,
very, very good point. But he obviously saw something with it, right? If he's going to
agreed.
choose to bring that. So,
He,
okay,
he is
so
a world champ for a reason. So we got Ryan dropped a couple docking bays
two from hand and one from reserve, it looks like.
and dropped Vader from reserve, the Emperor's Enforcer, grabbed the saber with I Am Your Father, dropped, wiped them out, all of them, and now I'm assuming Vader's going to teleport over to the Cloud City site and just set up a drain and a threat. Interesting, Ryan dropped There Is No Try right away. Does Legend traditionally play that much Sense Alter? Like, I don't expect to see it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have Luke on the table for at least a portion of the game, so you'll have an ability 7 character and then probably your Jedi Rey. But yeah, it seems
It's an
not immediately obvious.
it's a choice, and it might be one of those where Ryan says, "Hey, I need my tricks to go through, and I want him to start losing force." So, and we see Greg grabbing Lando Hero of the Rebellion with the Brave Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Galaxy Needs a Legend to take a card from Force Pile. That tells me he knew what was in there and it was something he wanted.
He really needed, right? That's a once per game, right? To take
Yeah.
that force pile pull.
And using it that early, but it was after he looked at what was in there. So my guess is it might have been like a Luke. That was where his Luke was or something.
It was not the grappling hook. I can assure
So,
you.
yeah, no, that was not. I love grappling hook. It is not a card you use a once per game
No.
pull to get.
Well, he's pulling Luke from reserve, so that tells me that, and the Octo
Okay.
saddle was from reserve, so I don't know if we've seen what he force pile pushed for yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever it was, it had to be something
Really important.
Greg is a smart enough, good enough player. He's not going to just waste a once per game pull.
Nope.
And there we see battle plan come down. So he says, I'm going to make you pay for your drain, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
and do we pay 3 for drain to drain for 2 when you're activating to 11 force? We'll see.
It depends on what else is in Ryan's hand.
Yeah.
Like, he's only got 5 cards, so he really wants to draw some cards. If he's got something very good to back up Vader with, maybe you don't pay to drain because you want to back him up and then deploy.
Mm-hmm.
Or back him up and then draw. If he doesn't have great backup for Vader, then you pay to drain. And that's exactly what we see, because if you don't have great backup, you've got 8 force there. You can draw and get a nice pile of cards. There goes Nabron from hand.
And
leadership. The Nabron is a useful card, but with arrest order, like, you're not getting much out of it. So
it's basically a Lana Dobreed now, right?
And there's another 1-0 docking bay. Okay,
that wasn't the backup I expect. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he's got Boba Fett, who does Out of Destiny with Vader, and he's also got the client, which isn't one more direct damage with Boba Fett.
Did we say something about nonsense cards?
Certainly unexpected, you know.
These are not, I mean, honestly, like, Boba Fett's certainly not a nonsense card. Like, Boba Fett is very good. The once per game, grab any card. Like, that's that poses a threat. Now, the question is, can Greg just ignore it? Like, if Greg just,
I mean, that's a drain of 2 and then a ping of 1, so you need to start matching damage. So, but the drain of Jakku would be a drain of 2. So if you can get the Falcon there,
you just get the Falcon to Jakku, and you're like, all right, well, I'm draining for 2 here, and I've got some, got some work to put in. You can do something. All right, so Greg missed a sight pull there.
Oh, wow,
that's
not good.
Well, I mean, what's his other site?
I would assume he's running a battleground site of his own, but
an Acto location or a battleground. Yeah, so he could have another battleground site. Is that from remainder game? Oh, well, this side up. Yeah, so he's probably gonna have to decide what he wants to do. It might, he might have also done that search. Well, could have searched for force projection if he was just doing a search to see what was in there.
Yeah, it did cost him a force to do it. This is one of those objectives, and you do have to cost a pull location. So
yeah,
it wasn't free.
I'm a little surprised he didn't go for the force projection first, unless he just didn't want to give up a.
And he just draws. Ooh. I'm assuming he wants that site. I'm assuming it's a battleground site he's trying to get. So
yeah, that's got to be. And he draws up to 15.
15. So he's expecting to get drained and damaged this turn. Well, he'll get damaged by the client, so he'll be able to lose from hand to get below the 14.
Yeah,
if he's really
even if Ryan doesn't drain, he can still pop to 1. But Ryan says, "Nope, I'm going to drain."
Nope, totally draining. Yeah, you're going to make this. Yeah. He's going to make this painful the way you set it up. So make him do something about it, or try and match damage.
There goes the Tanev, and it's a trap. Here's a ping from the client. I mean, if I'm Ryan here, I think I'm just going to draw some.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, your hand size is pretty low. There's no need for you to do anything else, I wouldn't say. Shaw did save a bunch of cards, though. He saved 6, probably just because he didn't want to draw too much. But feels like it'd be hard to go after that stack at the West Gallery? Upper walkway. The upper walkway. Seems hard.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, he's backing it up.
Why do we even say anything? I don't... I like Ryan a lot. I enjoy when I, get to majors and get to chat with Ryan. Ryan apparently just doesn't listen to me. I don't even know what he's doing here.
No.
Like, he has that site completely on lock. I don't know what he's trying to do with it beyond that, though.
Yeah, it feels
Like
like an over deploy a little bit. I feel like Applek would have been very helpful to go where
anywhere.
where the legend player is going to go. So,
Yeah.
but like as you say over and over, there's a reason why we're commentating and they're playing. But
I don't say that. Dan says it to mock me. I'm perfectly comfortable pretending I'm good enough to do this and suggest lines of play. So no, I mean it. I understand what Ryan's doing. He definitely doesn't want a here's Rey, all of the Jedi plus a saber, and start excluding guys and doing things like that could get real nasty quickly.
yeah,
But like, I think it would be worth the risk. And there we see the Falcon with Lando and 3PO. Um,
and again,
normally,
wisely putting 3PO on the Falcon so he can't be restraining
so he
bolted.
can't be bolted. Yep, that makes a ton of sense. And there's Menace Fades, which he doesn't currently satisfy.
I expect he will be attempting to do it though this turn.
Okay, and there's Poe on the Falcon. I'm waiting for a second pilot. I'm like, you need somebody more than Lando because that's
Yeah. Well, that's
like
that's a
Ryan doesn't
Destiny to
have a lot of
power and
cards.
no, that's a Destiny to power and 2 Destiny in space though, right?
Yeah, now
Because
it's a Destiny to total power, and it'll be
and
two
2
battle
Destinies.
Destiny. But if he hadn't had Poe, it would have just been a Destiny to power and nothing.
Oh, right, right.
So like now it becomes a question of what kind of space is Ryan running? Because something like a here's Zuckuss in Mist Hunter, or Zuckuss and Forlom in Mist Hunter could
Right.
be real bad. Actually, straight Zuckuss in Mist Hunter could be bad as well. I think Zuckuss is greater than 6 ability, so he only has 5 there right now because Poe's only ability 2. And Ryan just says, "Yep, I'm just going to keep going." So drain for 2
Yep.
and ping
Why
for
stop
1.
now? Hmm.
And
So
for Ryan, that's 100% the right play. Like,
yeah,
and
the legend player is gonna attempt to stabilize the game at some point and that really important flip turn, but it's not that turn yet. So
yeah, and I'm wondering. Okay, so he definitely doesn't have Zuckuss and Forlom,
nope.
as we see the Forlom, because that would have been one reason not to put Applek in space. Is okay, well, you're not adding Destiny anyways.
Oh, true.
So now I'm a little confused, and we see Greg went and got Force Projection, and then 3PO'd a card that definitely wasn't Force Projection. So there's no way that just sets up this engine.
No, no. Ahab says
And
what?
that they'll be doing some little bit of cycling back and forth there as we see Ryan uses Forlom
Saves
and
2, got to pay
draws
the
a
1 for
few.
Applek and passes turn.
Yep, so he's up to 11 cards in hand. He'll have 12 Force to work with next turn. 13 Force to work with, excuse
Yeah,
me.
he's been activating all he open-handed wipe or drew it on his first turn, so that's going
Yeah,
to give him extra force over the course of the game, which is good because he's not neither player is activating a lot right now. It sure
no.
looks like Jellison's not going to give a lot of icons over to Greg, and it feels like Greg's been a little stingy on
Ooh.
holding back his sights until he can defend it.
And we see Greg uses Lando, Hero of the Rebellion, and gets
Yeah,
Gold Leader and
gold
Gold
leader and gold
1V.
one.
And there's Maz's Chamber, which is
Let's see, what does that do? I'm not familiar with it.
well, Ryan could go there and suspend Dobra Doompa.
Oh, we know that's gonna come into effect this game, right?
Is that actually a card?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a missing link, but
I truly don't. I'm like, it might have just been one of those things that came out when I was away from the game, and I've never seen it get played, so I don't know if it actually exists. That being said, Greg does exactly what he needed to there. There's Rey, all of the Jedi. There's General Leia, and okay, like now if Ryan comes at him, he's got to worry about some sort of barrier, and then starting to retrieve force every time you start a battle with a resistance character.
mhm.
So, and if he tries to come at him, this is the flip turn because Ryan doesn't have it, or Greg doesn't have any weapons down.
Right,
So
right,
he isn't.
Okay, he is really concerned about sack because he pulled the second sack shield as well.
Yeah, this is okay. I mean,
And,
I
and I
don't
mean,
know what other shield he was really going to pull. So like I'm not that in and of itself isn't a okay, I think this is a waste of a pull. Like battle plan's already on table. He's got a grabber, he's got coward, he's got secret plans.
and the secret plans was as effective started, so
I
yeah.
mean, resistance maybe would be the other thing, and we see he gets the ping with the client and does not drain. So he says, I need all 14 of my force to come do something.
Well, Menace Fades is also in effect, so it would only been a drain of 1. That's
Oh, yeah.
probably the calculation he was making, or he wanted all his force, one of the two.
Good. I forgot about Menace Fades. So, yeah, paying 3 to drain for 1 doesn't seem nearly as fun. So, we got a question in chat from Carl. Why isn't Ryan playing entanglements? Did he just decide this is a better option as he throws General Grievous down?
That interesting.
What is Grievous doing there? What does he get from Grievous there?
Oh, he's moving everyone. That's why.
Oh, okay. There's the Lana breed.
Makes more
And it
sense.
costs
Okay.
him 6 for the deactivated hyperdrive.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I do think Grievous is really interesting. Just given that he has the ability to steal a lightsaber, which Legend has a way of getting sabers back, but at least they're not immune to stealing, unlike some of the other objectives.
Yeah, like that's my thing with Grievous is like, yes, he can steal the sabers, but not against Saga, which is the deck I would most expect to see sabers.
Absolutely, yeah.
In play from.
It'll be interesting to see if that little piece of text comes up, because when it does, it's usually backbreaking, but maybe it won't come up.
And Greg might be playing, or excuse me, Ryan might be playing like commands, which
true.
are, Grievous plus command is fun. Yeah, because of Be With Me, Applik and Boba are not adding any Battle Destiny draws there.
Good point. But things like command can, so
yeah.
It's
so
not
he could
it's
still
cards
get
that the site can't add, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a bunch of power. Like Applik could end up just being okay, I'm just gonna forfeit him. Like Greg almost has to battle, but I don't know. You got to back up that with something.
Yeah. Well, and then I don't recall, does the legend flip prohibit both players from throwing weapons, or just the dark side?
The legend flip prevents
fired.
both players. Yeah. You may not. Where the flip side is, weapons may not be fired.
It does affect both players. So, I do think the Jellison went smartly into that. He's not being dependent on weapons until the flip turn, because if you did just drop a couple EPPs, it'd be very tempting to just go after them and kill 1 or 2 off while you're not able to add or not able to swing.
No, I like Ryan's plan here, especially since we saw Greg lose the Nabron. He may not be running a first aid combo, which means Ryan loaded up and then said, what site are you going to? Great, let's go there.
Yeah.
And now it's just going to be power versus power. And frankly, Darkseid's advantage there. If Greg can't even this out somehow, like Ryan's in a good position. Because frankly, you've got Applik and Grievous who are functionally worthless. Like they're there, they exist there as a body.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a body with a lot of forfeit, and you got to do something with it.
And a lot of power. Yeah, there's a lot of power at that side right now. So.
And there's the drain of 2 that's canceled with ComScan detection. So
that's going to be helpful.
Yeah, that's a strong play. I'm actually a little surprised Greg didn't grab that.
I mean, I know that. Yeah, me too. Because I would kind of expect that Legend, especially with these characters, would be running. I think I can handle myself.
Yeah, and it might be he's thinking there's only one, and now that he knows it's not in
his hand right now,
Ryan's hand, he can do more with it. So, considering he snap grabbed the.
What do you grab? Lana breed. Yeah,
the Lana breed. And we see the R2 retrieval as he put Rose out of play.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that he put Rose out of play. Like
Oh, good
that.
point. Maybe he only has one of those as well. But
Yeah. Like you got a deck full of cards. Like there's lots of other things you could have put out of play. So
and
agreed.
then
Greg can drop another ship. Dan, like that's
yeah,
the comm scan is much more for the I think I can handle myself. Like
seems like
I'm not
it'd be
worried
good to
about
save for that.
space.
Yeah.
Like if Greg wants to back up with another ship to make sure that drain is uncom scannable, I think Ryan's totally okay with that.
And he does have another
So
ship in hand. He has a gold. We know he has the gold leader in hand.
yep.
Oh, interesting. I think so.
So he
Ryan played
retrieved the R2
imbalance,
and then
to make him lose a force. Then he lost deflection off the top deck, which seems probably pretty important. Could be important if they're going to be
yeah,
battling. Not this turn if they decide to
like
flip, but
he must have thought there's a lot of value in R2 because I think I probably would have considered losing R2.
or one of his 13 cards from hand.
Yeah, like there's losing blind feels a little rough, but it's definitely not a not terrible. I think it's just more of the blaster deflection going might end up being a little bit of bad luck because he'll get one turn where he can shut off the Vader swing, but with I have your father out there, every turn Ryan's got a Vader, he's swinging.
Yes.
So I do think the blaster deflection flipping also gives Ryan a do I need to grab blaster deflection if I see it? Because if he's running two, like there's no way he's running more than two.
Right.
And there's solo at the Cloud City site. Okay. That'll also allow the blaster deflection from Lost if he wanted to not flip this turn. Like if he throws sabers on Rey and Leia,
he could swing and deflect
and just
the
says,
Vader's one.
yeah, I'm gonna let's battle. I'm gonna hit two guys. I'm gonna deflect the swing, and if he hits two guys, he can clear a couple more with decent battle destiny, and all of a sudden, Ryan's pile looks a whole lot less scary.
But at the same time, no saber yet on either Leia or Rey. I'd like to. I'm sure they're floating around the deck, but
well, and
does
Rey
not
can
have the effect.
Deploy one, and he doesn't have it, which feels bad. And there's Ben to hang out with his old man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
on,
fine.
on a busy upper walkway. I hope that turns out okay for them.
I mean, the last time they hung out together on a walkway, it didn't turn out great for one of them, but I'm not gonna.
Maybe this time it'll be different.
I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. If you haven't seen a movie, I don't want you to. All right, so Greg just puts those guys down and passes.
Did he draw? Did he draw even? Doesn't look like it.
No.
Saved a bunch of cards.
Saved 4 force. Like, so Ryan can theoretically go for like a sniper here and just walk into the solo. Oh, he doesn't have the sniper.
Skips control.
Well, he gets the ping from the client.
Yep.
And we see another all wings combo drop, and there's another battleground
docking bay.
So it's the first battleground docking bay. It's another battleground coming out. I don't know quite what he's doing with it though. Like I'm
clearing a 0 out of his deck.
Yeah, I guess. Like he's someone commented earlier in chat that this looks like a dark side version of Throne Remains. And I do see what they're saying, and that's kind of what it's playing like. You don't have the card efficiency going that you do in Throne Remains, and I'm not sure where we're going with this. So we did just have Dirty Randy, though, subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much, Randy.
Thanks, man. You rock.
Here's the battle getting started, so I'll stop my why you should use Prime. Subscribe with Prime for us spiel. So Ryan starts the battle. I gotta imagine we're going to see a flip here. Like, I don't see any reason not to. Yep, and there's the flip.
Mm-hmm.
So Luke is now out of play as well. And And opponent's immunity to attrition is limited to 6. Once during your turn. And you can cancel and redraw a destiny.
Oh, and he's getting. It's a
there's
trap
it's a
from
trap
Lost.
from
From Lost
Lost.
Pile.
Okay. That's cute. It means that you can't blaster deflection now from Lost. And
Right.
that's okay. Like, this definitely feels like Greg is in a better position right now. Like,
Well,
Randy
sorry.
devoted so much to that site that, like, Grievous, if you have Grievous in a command, you could go right at the solo boys and try and clear them.
I think the other thing about the 7-sided deck, if you didn't point out, was the force strain bonus with 2 resistance characters, which is live at both the site and the system. So that drain at the system is going to be a 3, and it's 2 at the Cloud City site. So
yeah, like, Greg's in a good position right now, assuming he can figure out a way to get out of Maz's chamber
without getting murdered too hard.
Like, that would be my lone concern. Is Ryan just drew a bunch of cards. Like, Maz's chamber has the potential to kind of be a bloodbath. So
right. But yeah, see, we see the drain at 3 at Jakku.
Randy subscribed on Prime. Did I accidentally call Ryan Randy? So let's see. Crush your eye. Your eyes can deceive you?
Yeah, it's an interesting card when you're expecting 3PO. Get you extra card draw. And it protects your Battlegrounds force strains from being canceled.
I'm gonna stick with nonsense. All right.
I'd say the Eyes Can Deceive You is like a 61st card in our team chat. We always want it in, but never find the way for it. So
okay.
And then deactivate hyperdrive and P59. I'll go Lost from reserve.
The deactivated hyperdrive, I don't have as much of a problem. The P59, perfectly reasonable. Yeah, Your Eyes Can Deceive You is an interesting card. I certainly.
There's a reason it tends to not make the cut. Yeah.
It's seems like a Batmouse card. So, and the fact is, I've not seen Batmouse advocate for it, so I'm a little confused. And we see the retrieval with Ray again. Like, Greg's doing this exactly how he needs to. Greg's got, what does he have, 19 down? And Ryan has 23 down. Same number of cards in hand, so it is very close right now, but Greg's certainly in a more dominant position. Like, Ryan's got to do something here to turn the
change the math.
Turn the math around. So while they think about it, as we see a attempt to pull a alien failed, which was not a big shock. Randy, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. I know I say this every time, but subscribing with Prime is the single easiest way to help support the Players Committee. It costs you $0. It takes 2 clicks once a month, and it helps do things like pay for all the servers that run GEMP, or server. I'm pretty sure we just have one. Pay for all the shiny foils that go out from the OCS. Pay for all the ancillary stuff that a 501c3 corporation like the Players Committee needs to run. So thanks, you very much, Randy.
You rock. High five. Thumbs up.
And, if you are on the fence, you should do it. Plus, when you subscribe with Prime, if you check on the forums, there are fancy foils for subscribing with Prime. You can get foils at like 6 months, 12 months, etc. And PC foils are awesome. They are absolutely gorgeous. Our graphics team just is so amazing. So we see Padme come down to blank Vader's text, which normally I'd say is kind of immaterial, but now we got a lightsaber with Ahsoka with 2 lightsabers. Interestingly enough, during U.S. Nationals, or Worlds, excuse me, me and Brian Fred were chatting. Ahsoka's Shoto lightsaber is a different lightsaber, and you could run Ahsoka Soto's lightsaber in a deck along with EPP Ahsoka. Like you could run EPP Ahsoka.
Interesting.
You could play Sabine and put Ahsoka's Shoto saber on Sabine, and they are different lightsabers. So if you look at Ahsoka, its permanent weapon is Ahsoka's lightsabers, which is different thematically. It is green lightsabers instead of the white lightsaber that is the Shoto saber.
Interesting.
Later. So.
All right. So then he chooses not to battle. He drops those characters down and passes turn.
And I think choosing not to battle is fine. I actually think that's a strong play. Now the question is, does Ryan have something he can do? So Ryan activates one, and Greg says, hey, why don't you shuffle your reserve deck so you don't know
what you four-womb, what you're going to draw when you four-wommed last turn. Yeah.
So we see he leaves 6 in reserve. He did not activate the full amount he could, and we see the ping from the client. There's Mara with Saber in front of the solos, which I'm perfectly fine with, and Maul with Saber in front of the solos. Kind of looking like Ben and his dad maybe in a little bit of trouble here. We see aim high.
Not sure why, but
Ryan didn't pull first strike or anything that I saw.
Yeah, I wonder if he's anticipating first strike.
And there's Tarkin, which is cute, and I guess forfeit fodder.
Yeah, especially because there's no saber at that site, so he might just cover the Battle Destiny draw, and then you have 2 sabers at that site.
Like, and because of Be With Me's text, putting him with Vader does nothing because he's not adding a Destiny there anyways. So I'm perfectly fine with that play.
Does help if you also draw 1 during this battle. You can redraw with him and Mara. So yeah, overall good character.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. Perfectly reasonable play all the way around. Greg's only got 2 force saves, so we're not going to see another It's a Trap here. We see in chat Logan saying this looks like Rots with extra steps.
Let's see, swings at Ben.
I don't love the swing at Ben. I would have swung at Solo simply because Ben doesn't have any immunity either. I mean, you hit him either way, but like, there's no reason not to go for the easier hit to make sure you get him.
Well, now you can swing with Maul at Solo too.
But if you flip it around, you could have swung with Maul at Ben the same way, and you get the same end benefit.
True.
So Greg goes for an all wings combo and misses.
Probably not expecting to hit anything. Probably just trying to get a 5 back.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything he's particularly concerned about there. There's the swing at Solo. We've got a 3 and a 5. So he hit 8 for both weapon destinies. So no matter what order he swung in, guys, we're getting hit.
Yeah.
Now you're probably causing a little bit of overflow here. I mean, both guys are hitting forfeit 0. Maul's adding 1 to it, so that's a 4. Allegiant General Pride is a card choice. And there's force projection. That's fine. I mean, you're still...
Oh, effectively makes it 0 then.
Exactly a 4, so... You know, but Greg's still got to draw a 5 or higher to avoid taking any overflow here. And likely is just going to end up killing Tarkin. Like, I don't think he's getting anything else through there. Yeah, so he draws a 4.
Which you're right, it's probably Tarkin. He's probably the least
there's... Of the... Oh! What adds 2 to his total? What am I...
Ben's text adds total destiny is +1.
Which Tarkin still covers either way. It just means there's no extra
But that
There's
that
no
could have been interesting
overflow.
if he did draw high enough. He could have actually taken out either one of the 4/7 characters, but
Yeah.
it didn't go out that way.
Honestly, like the worst would have been if he'd have drawn a 6 to make it an 8 and
Ooh, then you
cost
lose
2
two.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, like if you just go here's Maul and Tarkin together at the site, that's still a threatening site.
Mm-hmm.
That's still not a site that Greg wants to just try and drop onto. And we
Oh,
see
leadership.
leadership to grab Fleet Admiral Gyal Akbar. So now the question is that Admiral forfeit fodder, or does he have another
Another
plan
ship.
here?
Hmm.
So, like, he's got another ship in hand. He's got Gold Leader, but he doesn't have another system.
Right. Because the
So,
Octo one is not a battleground you can drain at, correct?
Octo is effectively Dagobah.
Okay, yeah.
It's the Octo. The dark side text is players may not force drain here.
Okay.
So it's effectively Dagobah. You can't drain there. You can't do anything with it. It just sits there. So Ryan doing a little bit of trying to grab into. I think he just grabbed General Pride with Forlom, which seems like a solid
got it.
solid
Oh,
card.
because his Battle Destiny will be live against any of these characters in the deck. So
Except for the fact that he can't add with Ray against Ray.
well,
So,
yeah. I mean I guess I'm figuring that if
put him
Greg's
up
gonna
in
try and
space.
stall out this site, he's either gonna go to the space or maybe go to the battleground docking bay to get Manus Fades turned back online.
Yeah, and that might be like I'm not even sure you care about Menace Fades. Like right now, you've gotten the damage pretty close.
Especially with
Like
that drain of 3 at the system.
that drain of 3 at the system is really adding up, and the fact that Ryan is shield busted, so even if Ryan were to spread, he can't get resistance out unless he does something crazy. So Greg goes for a Lando pull and misses, which doesn't surprise me. I can't imagine. He already lost the Tanev. He's got Gold Leader in hand. I can't imagine he's got more ships in deck.
Right.
I guess maybe the Resistance Transport.
That'd be a pretty logical one to have in this deck. You would expect it kind of in this deck for sure.
So, and Dan is completely ignoring our game right now because it looks like the Steelers may have just scored a touchdown. So.
Indeed, I have old man Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy football team right now, and he just threw me a 2-yard touchdown.
And I have Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf on a team. So that was the same thing. I just got the notification. Like it notified me twice. It's like, hey, DK caught a touchdown and Aaron Rodgers threw one.
All right, so now we see Mr. Chewy with Bowcaster coming to that same site, who is going to get barrier.
There's a barrier, which is fine. Like, unless you have a plan, do something else though. Like, I guess you just this way. Greg probably doesn't start a battle and retrieve. Although if I'm Greg, I'm still got to consider starting a battle.
Yeah,
like
as a reminder, that Ahsoka can swing at 2 characters. It's got the funny little text. Yeah. So you could, I mean, it doesn't reduce the forfeits as much, but you could get rid of 2 characters, especially someone like the client who's pretty easy to hit and is your direct damage right now.
And so PMJ in chat says Chewie showing up makes Padme's game text. Canceling Vader's a bigger deal. I agree, and I think Ryan should be drawing like heck to try and find like a sniper to take out Padme.
Yeah.
And because that would be a huge thing.
Yeah.
So, and Greg's still, I think, thinking about it. Like the one thing you could do with that problem is all of those guys are high ability or high defense value. Like the client's even ability 3. So like,
yeah.
Do you want to use Ahsoka and try and double swing to hit the client and Affleck? Or do you just go for Affleck because the client he forfeits for 2. Like he's going to die no matter what. So we see
Chewie go away.
Greg deploys Anakin, starts the battle. The Applet retrieval doesn't happen because Ryan doesn't have any cards to pay because of that aim high. We are seeing a card swap though with Boba, so this could get interesting quick. Like again, if he's got a command here, this could be kind of spicy because you've got like Applet, Boba, and Grievous are all functionally fine as forfeit fodder against Padme's ad. Like
Oh, and he's swinging at Padme too,
which is the right call. There's a 2, which is not what he wanted to draw, and I think, okay, looks like he held there for a little bit. He might have sitting on Sith Fury, and a 6. So Padme is going to be hit unless we've got
that
a
handle comes
handle.
out. I'm kind of thinking at this point there would be one, but nope.
No,
looks not.
So he'll lose a force. There is no one Vader's can cancel their text right now, so it's not super impactful to do anything like a swing. And we see Greg swinging at Grievous with Ahsoka, and that'll be a hit.
Like. Okay, yep.
Yeah, just again, if you go Grievous and anyone else, now you've got to get higher than 8, which feels
command
difficult. Command to add 1. Now is Greg thinking of grabbing that? Nope. Greg says
no, he is vulnerable to leadership. Well, like that.
And that's fine. Like you've got Greg to play that now, so your next battle you don't have to worry about that leadership.
It would have been nice to have been able to grab that, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I mean,
he's had multiple opportunities. He had opportunity to grab it back a couple turns back. I thought it would have been a decent grab. But
leadership?
Yeah, I think he played it with an opportunity to grab it a couple turns back.
I don't think he played a leadership yet. I didn't see him play one yet. So I saw he drew one for Destiny.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
So, and yeah, Greg may have held on to the handle just for something else, but that's an interesting draw. Because without swinging at Vader, like, all right, so there's a 6 for Battle Destiny.
Oh.
And always 2 there are to
like
change
we said,
that to 2.
Rots with extra steps.
Wow. That was, and, ooh, that's...
Because of Vader's obsession, which you makes him
redraw. Into Newt Gunray, which honestly, the 3 is still fine. You're killing
something else.
Ahsoka. And then the Battle Destiny the Destiny attrition is 4, so he has a 7 total attrition. Grievous forfeits
Grievous
for
covers 5.
So I think you're probably Grievous in the client. And the client does something, yeah, if you just lost a bounty hunter, you can retrieve a bounty hunter.
Oh, not when he goes lost.
All right. Yeah.
He can send Boba lost. Okay.
Yeah. He can lose Boba to go grab another bounty hunter, which he doesn't have. Yeah, I think I would have left Boba. So as we see, Greg lost Anakin, which is fine. So, and the client...
That seems weird.
He forgot Ahsoka doesn't make forfeit 0.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've done that before a couple times where I was like, oh, I thought my guy was forfeit 0. That's the only reason that would make sense.
Yeah.
So he forgot. He forgot Grievous is not forfeit 0, and that was a mistake. And I'm wondering if he has no escape and is planning to grab Grievous again. Like, that'd be the only reason to lose them in that order. Otherwise, you might as well just lose Grievous and then lose the client if you're going to put out like first strike, so you retrieve a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's...
All right. Interestingly, he chooses not to drain for 2, But he is coming down with Aura Singh and
and
Kylo.
So yeah, he says, all right, we're gonna make things happen. And a Legion
Oh, and
General
Pride
Pride, who's
does not add, right?
yeah, he
Because
won't
of
add because of Be With Me. He doesn't add. He does, however, still function as a general.
oh, so on perhaps
So he
another
could still
command.
command. And this could get interesting.
That's a lot. That's a lot of forfeit reducing weapons there. And
Yeah.
Bowie does not have a saber, or Bowie's game text got canceled.
Yeah.
So
Chewie's game text is canceled. So we see Aura swinging at Ray.
hey,
I expect this will be the handle
if he has one.
if he has one, because the next Destiny should be that 6. So if he's got the handle, he's got to use it here.
Or can you force a redraw?
You could.
Let's it go through.
All right. Maybe he's saving the handle or the redraw for Kylo. But I think if you do that, I think Kylo goes for Chewie. Like you just say, all right. And there we see the swing at Vader, which makes sense. And there's the force field.
Force field.
Ryan had a pretty darn good hand. Like,
yes.
What flips this back here? I don't even. Can you just not flip back?
Legend does not flip back.
Okay, well that explains that.
Oh, interesting. We're seeing a sense on the force field after the grab.
All right, so he's still losing the sense +2 though.
Yes.
As Ryan apparently did accurately say, hey, there's going to be senses.
The force field. Oh, force field got grabbed. I was gonna say it goes back otherwise because of it.
Force field got grabbed, which is fine. There's a 4 and a 4 for weapon destiny, so he does hit Vader, which is fine. Like, I mean, so Vader's going to be forfeit 6. Now let's see if Ryan,
if he remembers
that. And here's the swing with Vader's saber at Leia. There's a 4. I mean, Greg's really holding fast to that handle. And a 6. I mean, he's got the handle plus the redraw potentially.
I just assume at this point he doesn't have it. Otherwise, he would have played it.
It's weird that I guess the pause was to see if he wanted to cause the redraw.
Yeah, I think that's the hesitation.
And then, yeah, Kylo should swing. Yep, swinging at Chewie because that's the easiest hit.
And that's more force loss, right? If he gets it?
It'll be one more force loss. And also, like, he's going to clear this site.
And depending on how the draw goes, he'll be losing Vader and maybe another character.
Yeah. And again, does he remember that Vader's not forfeit 0?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ryan is just pounding damage through now. The question is, can he do anything about that Falcon drain, or is that going to continue to be a problem?
Game.
There's a 3 for Battle Destiny, which doesn't matter.
I doubt you make him redraw might be something worse if you make him redraw into that.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. You're not getting overflowed. You don't care.
He draws a 2, which I think is just a 2.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Loses. And there he lost Vader. Okay, so he might have made the mistake the first time, but doesn't make it a second time.
Yep. And this does clear the site for Greg. Now, we were talking about Rots with extra steps, but this is I Am Your Father, so he has the ability to get the saber back. And given this, I would like to think that Ryan's probably found another Vader at this point. So
I gotta imagine
could be coming right back.
That might be that last card in his hand might be another Vader.
Yeah.
So, and either way, like, Ryan's now at least potentially threatening some drains, although the Maz's Castle is a drain -1.
Yeah, so it's just it'd just be a drain 1.
Greg's got 17 cards down and 4 in hand, so he's got 22 force total. And Ryan has 21 and 1 for 22 force total.
Yeah.
So, like, Greg draining for 3 is going to start to add up here. And we see the Walkling for Unita.
Okay.
Which she'll be able to use to get back Rey, which is cute, but what are you going to do with her? Like, I guess you just throw her at the docking bay and...
I mean, Ryan does only have a single card in hand, so I mean, again, it could be a Vader, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm wondering if you don't drain, you throw her at the docking bay to set up Menace Fades, and then you hope Ryan's one card isn't a Vader or no escape. Like,
yeah. I mean, so right now it'd be a drain of 1 at the Maz's site and a drain of 2 at the upper walkway. He'd have to pay for both of those.
yeah,
And so I mean, the Menace Fades will save you a drain of 1 or a point of damage, and you might just get your butt kicked if you drop Ray down. So
yeah, like I'm
maybe you just wait. Maybe you just drain that 3.
drain for
Which he
3.
did, right?
He just didn't. He did not yet. No, he used
He's still in
Walkling.
control.
And nope, he did not drain. So there's the Unita to go get Ray. So he is going to deploy Ray. I think he's saying, look, Ryan's got one card in hand. What are the odds it's a good card?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's
a
50,
lot of a lot of the good nouns are already on table. I mean, obviously we're not sure exactly what's in here, but
basically he wants Unita, or he wants no escape, or he wants another Vader. And we see Leia's lightsaber going on Rey. So she's now defense value and immunity to attrition +1.
Less than 6 now. Yeah, and defense value 7. Yeah.
So, but
and with a redraw, that's going to be that could be hard to dislodge.
It can be, but Ryan's Destiny are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Like hitting a 7 wasn't going to be too difficult. And Greg just says, okay. Look, did he even draw one? Yep, he drew 1 card, left 1 force. He's got 5 in hand. Like,
there it is. Vader. That's a Lord Vader too.
All right, and I assume
that's what you want here.
Yeah, that's big.
Because I am your father, and so he could potentially, he's going to have higher defense value, and his swings are all going to be +1.
Yeah.
So a lot easier to get to that 8.
Yeah, that's that could be a problem. Like, there's the battle, which makes a ton of sense.
Maybe
like,
we'll see if that handle shows up, though. I feel like it's got to be floating around in here.
I mean, I'll be honest. If Greg had the handle, he'd have played it already. I can't fathom him. He's drawn 1 card since that last round of battles. 6 and 2 is enough to get there.
Assuming no shenanigans like
and yeah,
okay, it's a hit.
Greg didn't have the card. Greg, I think it's shown he doesn't have the cards he needed to get some of those through.
Yeah.
Now it's really just, can he hit Vader back and keep working on the drain? Oh, that's not good.
Not good.
Because Vader's defense value 8.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a great big swing and a miss. What is making those guys Destiny +1? Or is it?
Be With Me does it to
Ray. Yeah, raised draws. Okay.
It's like, it makes her like Super Luke. Okay. Draws a 4,
which is whatever. Like, if you're Ryan, that's literally okay. I drew a card. Draws and a 4 bat, which is becomes a 5.
Oh.
And you do have your moments to add
to kill Vader.
So he kills Vader, but like, Ryan, I think, is okay with that. So it cost him Ray, a saber, and the you do have your moments.
True.
Like,
that does go lost. So
Ryan still cost him some cards. And Logan, if by Super Luke you mean Luke Rebel Scout V, he does add 1 to each swing draw, and that makes him amazing. And Ryan's spreads here, I don't care. Like, I'm not. I guess if you think you're going to need to just drain race, and you think you've got Greg low enough on ground characters, you're going to get a turn where you just pay 9 to drain for 4.
Like, I think, yeah, or
you might have to do it.
He doesn't want to leave a site open, so he can drop another character there and turn on fades, which again only save you 1. But
and
I think
Ryan
now
draws
that's all dicey.
Everything, which means Eplic goes away.
Right. I mean, that's still a scary sight, even without Affleck there.
Yeah,
So
like I think honestly, if he thought he needed that card, I'm fine with that.
yeah,
Like Greg has 3 cards in hand and only 14 cards down. He's not threatening a huge beatdown anywhere.
no. And he has
And
cards in reserve. He drew the Finn, he drew the Solo, and he
yeah,
can do stuff now with the Legend. And I noticed he's been moving stuff from reserve to force pile and then 3PLing for it. So
yeah,
he's working the cards he wants. But
Greg is playing this as well as he can. It's just, can he get anything else out of it? Like that's going to be a
here's
tough road here.
Potentially another drain of 3 coming in if he chooses to drain, which he did not do last turn because he wanted to get the Ray down. But
and we see, so he looks with Lando at the top 3, so he knows what his destiny are there. And now he can decide if he wants to deploy in battle or go after somebody with Ray, or I guess Ben, because Ben can grab Leia's saber from Lost. Like you can drop Ben and kill somebody, but how much are you getting out of that beyond that?
Yeah.
But like that's Ellie, I've actually watched some of the Bo Jackson Battle Arena. Like it almost feels like they're much more focused on it being a collectible than a game. Because there was like whatnot streams and stuff all during Worlds, and it's, I don't know. It was fun to buy a thing of cards. I'm never buying them again. It was fun. It was fun to open them. I don't have time to try and learn a third game.
Okay, so then Greg's doing Legend things. He put both things on top of his reserve deck and then immediately 3PO'd. So he was able to get the card out of force pile and then activated 2 more.
Okay, so he got, and it might have been the Solo.
Or I think the Ben would be good too.
So he didn't draw Ben. He drew Finn and Solo.
Oh, you're talking about what he drew last time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that one of those that he took. So there's the Ben.
And they can get that saber out of Lost.
With the saber from Lost, you have the potential to overflow Mara by a little bit. Like you're up 2 in power, and then another like 3 from.
He's getting +3 to his battle destiny.
Is it does he have 3 interrupts out of play?
He does.
Okay.
It's a trap, deflection, and leadership.
Okay. And.
But I'm suspecting the way this is going, he's not. But he's only saved 1 force in reserve, so he's. He wouldn't be swinging if he did this.
Yeah, I get, and
maybe he's just stacking the site.
That surprises me a little bit not to swing. Like not to set this up to battle to take the swing and go for the overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now you are a little bit behind on.
He does know what that destiny though is, so because he Landoed, so maybe it's just not a good destiny.
Yeah, and I think that was the case. Is I think when he Landoed and saw what those 3 were, none of them were good, and that was this is what he has to do. But it does give Ryan the chance to, like, Ryan could go nuts here and be like, activate a few. Here's a sniper to kill Ben. Here's another character. We're going to take out Finn. I didn't even realize Finn's ability 4. This
is the new one, and he's going to get Destiny to power. So that's not
a no-nothing sight. Doesn't have the sniper. It looks like, because he activated and left 4.
You're right. Yeah,
he only left 4, so that says he's going to have a swing plus a battle destiny. But he might just back it up with someone like, again. And I could see a pay 3 to drain for 2 here with Maul. So, all right, we're not going to. We're just throwing Thrawn, which means you're going to have enough power and forfeit there to know.
Okay.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
And he saved 4 in reserve to account for the redraw.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly why he saved the 4 in reserve, was to account for the redraw. Finn could be
EB9E.
Whatever. I'm
BB forfeit 4.
yeah, it's I guess okay.
Who's he going for? He's going for Finn.
All right, so he's not trusting his destiny.
Yeah, because going
Because
for Ben would be like a home run.
Yeah, Ben is a home run play. Like Ben, you hit Ben, you're overflowing, and oh, so there's the
So
1,
he made him redraw the 4.
which was
So the
fine.
1 and
1 and
6.
6 still gets
So we
him
still
though.
got him. Okay.
So yeah, I think and he would have gotten Ben. Like I think I would have gone after Ben. I would have, unless that other card is also a 1, I'd have
Right.
gone for the home run. I'd have said, hey,
Does Ben have immunity? Ben does not have any
Ben has
immunity.
no
So.
immunity, but Ben's now you're going to lose 2 guys. At least.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might lose everyone. So.
Oh, right, because he is getting +3 to his battle destiny. He could.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could crack
can
through a bunch.
hit. Like I think Ben should swing at. I think Greg should swing at Dre and Ponda here. If he doesn't trust his destiny, and I don't think he necessarily can. Yeah, Ben can deflect, but I don't think he's got a deflection. Like if he had a deflection, he'd have played it 17 turns ago. All right, so Greg disagrees with me and goes at Mara.
Yeah.
All right.
And a 5. Sounds like that's going to get Mara.
Yeah, and it might be he knew what his destinies were. I would have gone for Dre because I think it's the easiest hit, and you're still likely costing him a couple guys. Like now you end up with Dre sitting alone. In all likelihood, Dr. Ian Ponda sitting alone at the site. And I think Ryan's probably okay with that.
Yeah.
There's leadership to take an admiral or general. Are we getting Fleet Admiral Akbar again? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. It's
getting a 4 back in, probably. Getting a 1 out.
Getting the 1 out so you don't accidentally draw it, because I don't think there's anything else there.
And Ryan doesn't have any force to grab, so.
Yeah, which is okay. Yeah. Like
at this point, he's going to need to grab something just because of the force loss. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be impactful for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think you're fine with that. And this is really just we're going to see a destiny. It's going to be BB-8. In all likelihood, it'll be BB-8 and Thrawn dying. I can't see any other way to, unless Greg just draws terribly bad.
Yeah, which is already on +3.
And there goes Walkling to get back Finn.
Oh, better to do it now before Coward's in effect, and then he can't do it. So
yeah, that makes sense. Greg playing. That's one of those little things that makes a huge difference. Like
draws a 6.
And there's
the circle is now
destiny.
Complete.
You know, I chat about this. My team has heard. Oh goodness!
Oh, isn't that just a 4? Maybe
that's BB forfeit 4.
I called it that.
That was bad.
Good thing you brought me around. Yeah.
Yeah. So the circle is now complete as a card I advocate for a lot in our team chat as like card 61, because there's so many decks that are running a bunch of Obi-Wan stuff.
Yeah.
And Vader with Saber just chews up Obi-Wan. Mm-hmm. You're like, hey, look, that's an Obi-Wan. Cute. He's dead. Yeah. You know, like General Kenobi. Yeah, no, I don't want him doing anything. Yeah. And it's just, you can't stop it. You can't do anything about it. Here we go. That 4 for Battle Destiny might have drastically changed Greg's plan, because I think he wanted to go after Thrawn and Evazan and was hoping to not draw that low.
Has Rey already pulled the Saber from reserve? I think she has.
No, I don't know if she did.
I think she did. Okay, I was wondering.
So we've got Fleet Admiral Gial forfeit.
Forfeit, yeah.
That's all he's doing right there. And Ryan's got 3 cards in hand and 14 down. Like, there's not much else Greg needs to do here. Like, Greg peeks at his cards to cycle them around. I don't love the idea of starting a battle there. Like, Thrawn should cover all the forfeit.
Oh, he disagrees with you, decides to battle.
And I've
Ooh,
got
DK
somebody,
Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers touchdown.
I've got somebody who I won't name names, but he's just recently put into the Hall of Fame, deciding to send me a message like, oh, okay, so he did have the 6 he knew was there, so he makes a 7, so he will wipe the
7.
site.
Yeah.
I've got
And there's that 6 again, which you'll probably make him redraw to the
yep.
3. Wasn't it a 3 he drew? Oh, it's another 6. Okay. Which is just Akbar if he chooses to lose Akbar,
Yeah,
which
it'll
makes
be
a lot of
just
sense.
Akbar. And you're fine with that. Like if you're Greg, you're super happy with exactly how that went.
Yeah.
So, and yes, the circle is now complete. If Vader and General Kenobi both have sabers, it doesn't do anything. But if you hit Kenobi right after he's deployed, then it does things.
Okay.
And that's the thought process there. So we see the command to search for something that's not there. Ryan's going to need to do something here.
Well, so he stacked it. So 6 and 6 on the bottom of his reserve deck, then a 4 on top of it. If I have anyone that draws Battle Destiny, I kind of want to go after Ray because you activate the 2, you draw the 6,
Yep.
they make you redraw, and you hit the other 6 and kill Ray.
Yeah, and I think that's the play if he's got it. The thing is, he's only got 2 cards in hand.
And yeah, he only had 3, and then he just commanded for, which I don't think he was expecting to hit anything. I think
No,
he
I
just
don't
wanted
think
to
he
get the
was
4
either.
back. But
Yeah, it's get the 4 back to give you another card to work with.
Yeah.
In force in cards down.
Yeah.
So because he's still right now he's like 2 cards ahead. He's got 17 to Greg's 14.
But he's not doing a lot of damage, especially now
Yeah.
with Menace turned back on. So he's
Like,
either going to need to go after Ray or move in front of her.
he left 4. He's going after Ray.
I think so too.
And I'm wondering if it's another Vader plus Saber. Another Vader. I am your father. Lose 1 to get the Saber.
He skips all of that. Goes right to move.
Okay, well.
So
That
must
means he
not have
didn't have
anything
a
that can
card
do
in
it.
hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't have any characters, so he's got to find one here.
I think he activated in a way though that I think his 6s on top or 4/6/6 on top now. He
I think
activated
it's
4.
blank 466.
Yeah.
So,
You're right. It's the whatever he put down.
And there's not within sight or reach to shuffle his reserve, which is okay.
And
So it's
and
still
and put a 5 at the bottom. Yeah, or 5
it's still a
towards the bottom.
466 floating in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't shock me if he's drawing for his comm scan, just to say, "Oh, you want to drain for 3 there?" No, I don't think so.
That would become very impactful. And Greg does have his grabber occupied now, and with 4-LOM out there, he might be able to get a couple uses out of it.
Yeah, like now if he can just start cycling for comm scan, like if nothing else, it forced Greg to put Gold Leader and Gold 1 down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think he's lost it yet.
No.
And Greg's only got 10 cards down. Like, this is not going to be easy for Greg to figure out a line here. Mm-hmm. Like, this is the upside is this game's going to end up very close for either player.
I believe so too.
Like, whatever happens, this is going to be very close, and we'll
another command.
Yeah,
not surprisingly, because he's a world champion, but I do think that Greg did a really good job of weathering that, moving the big stack of guys over to the Maz's chamber and stalling out enough till he was ready. He might be a good player, ? So
I mean, he is a Hall of Famer. He is the reigning world champion. It does seem like, he did not have the much anger in him. What? Nonsense.
Oh, no good, because there's probably no rebels in this legend deck. So.
There is Lando.
Oh, you're right.
There's not a
war. Yeah.
It wasn't going to do anything. So.
But you've seen a couple of those Maul Sith infiltrators floating around. I think he was going to do the much anger in him, cloak the infiltrator, and make you lose 4 force.
So, and we see Greg gets back General Leia, putting Ben out of play. There's
There's a solo.
Solo, which I think he's just going to move Rey over and say, "Look, I'm doing damage and you're not."
Mm-hmm.
Like
So I'll keep
that's
chipping away at those drains of 3. Oh, and now the
and
gold leader.
the gold leader to stop him from, so he can't
Calm
scan
scan that
anymore.
anymore. Yep.
So Ryan now can't. He doesn't have enough cards down to drop and threaten a, like, here's Vader, go get a saber, battle, wipe the site.
Mm-mm.
But I think he's probably got, like, he might still just go, here's Vader, saber, block
And
the
sit.
site,
Yeah.
and force Greg to think about a battle or decide where he wants to battle. But he is going to eat another drain of 3. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Greg
Yeah.
is in a good spot here.
Yeah.
Greg is going to,
Oh, there's
you know,
another Vader.
it's almost like we called it. So, and there's the I am your father to go fetch a saber. I think you got to lose a card from hand. You just flat out
Yes.
don't have enough cards down. Yep, there goes Newt from hand, which I think is fine. I wouldn't have hated seeing Newt stay in hand if he doesn't, like, Newt would have been a guy you could drop against Ray. Just be like, look, here's a 6.
Oh, he might have. I wonder if he found it when he drew up this last turn when he passed through to
Very
battle and all
possible. If
that.
he didn't have
Yeah.
it before then, like, that's the,
Because that would have been the play for sure. Because he would have drawn 6 and killed Ray. But
yep.
and then he just
And Ryan
draws.
just draws one. That's fine. That's the way you play that, and that makes perfect sense. So he's forcing Greg to do something, and, like, it's not like Greg can really look at overflowing Vader. I don't think Greg's got another saber. So, like,
We haven't
Vader's
seen. I don't think we've
scary.
seen Anakin. I don't think we've seen Anakin Saber, which maybe is not in the deck, but that would
Yeah,
be. It would be reasonable. There's Anakin. There was Ray and all
yeah.
that, but maybe
And
it's just the Leia
there's
Saber.
Solo gets his Destiny or his game text canceled, so he's not adding a Destiny with Ray.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to do that because it'd be with me, though, right?
Oh yeah, good point. He wouldn't do it anyways, so then it really doesn't matter. But
It's probably one of those snap things. You're like, ooh, I just have to cancel his text because it's so
yeah,
powerful. But
it's so. But Greg ends up only leaving one card in reserve, so Greg is not planning to put a saber down. Greg may not be running Anakin Saber. Like, he might just
it's
have
possible he's
Leia's.
not. Yeah.
So
Yeah, this is not a build that's running Saitor, so like you're not planning to pull a lot of weapons out of the deck.
yeah. And I'm thinking Greg, okay, Greg just activated that
If
last
it's
one, so
everything.
it was not the 6 he needed it to be. And we see the drain of 3 at Jakku. See
Which will
another Maul.
eventually end the game.
There goes the comm scan.
Scan.
And no escape. All right.
And a Lord Maul.
I don't love losing the no escape. Like, I don't know what else is in his hand, but, like, that feels like a card that you'd like to have just to, okay, if you cost me Vader. But I guess he's not battling, so.
At that point you won't even have the life force to put him back down, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he'd have 6, but yeah, I don't think it matters. There's Padme going out of play to retrieve one. And Greg is just saying, look, I just need to retrieve cards.
Yeah.
Like, Ryan can drain for 3. There's General Leia as well, so he'll move, I'm assuming, Solo and Rey over in front of Maul, and there's another not within sight of reach to put a 5 down. So you know where that 5 is going to be. That'll be a 6 for Battle Destiny if he draws it with Lord Maul. Not sure.
But I think there's a possibility. I think there's a decent possibility if you
here.
battle there, you won't even be clearing the site. You'll probably hit a character, and then you'll probably lose another one to the battle damage, and still leave another character.
And he might have to do that.
Yeah, he might have to do it anyway. Yeah.
And he activated enough. He can't drain, battle, and move. And I don't like not battling because you give up retrieval to Leia.
Well, he could still battle.
Yeah, but then he can't move Vader.
Vader to back him up. Oh, I see what you're saying.
He can't move Vader over to them, block that drain, and force him to stop something.
Yeah.
He couldn't battle into Rey and Solo, Mason, because
he had no force. He had no reserve
he didn't
deck.
have any reserve deck. So we see the swing at. So Ryan does start the battle, swings at Rey. That'll be a hit unless she forces it through, which she doesn't. So.
And that's actually the really important character to get rid of because she can't do that ping retrieval next turn.
Yeah.
Which has really changed the differential on this game, I think.
Yeah, no, the Rey is making things interesting there.
It's allowed Greg to pull away in this late game here.
Yeah, it absolutely has. It's kept Greg alive. And there's the 6 for Battle Destiny.
Sure, it's honestly, a 6 at the bottom.
Yeah, but I don't think it even matters. I think I would consider forcing the redraw anyways, just in case. Nope, he says whatever. Because even if you redraw, he redraws a 6, it becomes a 7, and you just lose Solo. And
that's a 7.
Yep. So that's actually going to be Maul and 2.
And 2.
And
I wasn't necessarily expecting that, but Greg obviously set that up. But
Greg knew what he was drawing, I assume. And yeah, there Maul goes away. Solo goes away. A second Lando breed from hand. And there goes Rey, and then not within sight or reach from use pile. So,
but you're right. He has no force to move over and block Leia.
Yeah. So what we're gonna see here is a drain for 4. And then Ryan can drain him back for 1. And then that'll be it.
I think so.
Why? Oh, does the upper walkway lets him move for free. I forgot about that.
Oh, really? Oh, clever. Okay,
Honestly,
that's why he did the way he did.
If I'm Greg, I think I'm consider still drain for 3. Now you battle with Leia. You retrieve 1 with Leia. You draw that 6 for Battle Destiny. You kill Vader, and you're good. Even if you lose to the hit, which knocks out the retrieval, and you're probably still clearing, you're probably still not taking overflow. All right.
Does none of those things.
Greg says, nope, I'm just going to move Leia away. Doesn't need to take that risk. And that's fine. It's Greg playing smart. Greg's going to win this game by 10.
Because he'll be able to pay for 1 more drain of 1, and then
Ryan will drain him for 1, and then that's it. So, because Greg's got no cards in hand. Ryan's got no cards in hand. Yep, there's a drain of 1. And Greg loses a card from force pile. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And lost pile is going to be, looks like 25.
Actually, interestingly enough, he didn't move over to block. I guess he was going to, I'm surprised. Did he not? I guess it wouldn't have mattered because then he would.
Well, so if he moves over to block, he actually
gets retrieved, battled into. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's why you don't do it.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
He loses by 10. Lost piles are 25 and 39. So let's get that up here. Game results. Where's that? Looks like they're going to take a couple minutes. And I think we can take a couple minutes as well. Grab a drink. and we will see you in.
Looks like they're saying 7:30 is when they're going to try and kick off, folks.
Okay,
Or
so about
in 8 minutes.
Yep, perfect. So we will take a short break and see you guys in a little bit. are back here with getting ready for game 2 of the OCS match for Greg Shaw versus Ryan Jellison. Garrett Larson here again, along with Blake Silkwood. What do you think about game 1, Blake?
Thought it was really interesting. We talked about kind of the end there that Greg kind of was able to fend off that early pressure that he was seeing on the ground and really then trap a lot of Ryan's characters at the bad site and then drain for 3 in space all game uncontested. So
yeah, and that was exactly what he wanted to do. So now we see Greg on dark side with old school hunt down.
Okay.
And Ryan busts out agents in the.
You see the rep?
Caldera ring. Nonsense. All nonsense. Every bit of it. So Greg with the standard 12 card hunt down. Ryan starts Yarna with the objective seeking. I must be allowed to cheat and steady plus bargaining table.
So
normally my thought would be, okay, this is a, probably some sort of agents in the court mains type of spread, but this is Ryan, so there's functionally zero chance this is something I've contemplated and seen played. So
when we were kind of game planning in the team chat on some of this stuff, Ryan asked us, hey, so if you were put yourself in Greg Shaw's shoes, what would you think I'm playing? And I remember I wrote, well, he would expect TRM, he'd expect IE, or maybe he'd expect Agents of the Court. But if you recall, like, he's been more known for playing the Mandalorian build with Fen Rao and all of that Agents of the Court build.
Yep.
So who knows what we're kind of seeing out of this one.
It's what we're seeing is nonsense. This is,
and we're seeing a 12 card hunt down start. It's going to, of course, be a lot of early pressure, which is definitely going to favor Greg, especially playing from the lead. It's going to end the game a little quicker.
Greg is in a good position, and I like 12 card hunt down there. He did declare his rep. His rep is Caldera Ringham.
It's the Talls.
It is.
It's something. It's a fuzzy character, fuzzy wuzzy.
Caldera Ringham is opponent has to have less than like 8 ability to start a battle at same location.
Yeah.
It's Caldera can sit in front of a doom stack and just sort of wave her fuzzy little fingers at them.
Like maybe at a bunch of people at the downtown plaza?
Very possibly something like that. Although it is a dangerous play to do that and, have her get sniped, as she is only ability 1.
Yeah.
So
or Vader enforce it or something. But as we see, looks like we're getting a Dark Lord of the Sith out of reserve deck.
Yep, he grabbed Dark Lord of the Sith with Von A, which meant he activated the Vader's castle, I think.
Because otherwise that would be your poll, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But he got to blockade flagship and get the area. We must accelerate for the flagship.
And now he does have Von A down to protect Visage as well, which is going to be critical.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little confused. Carl says Jellison's merging My Little Ponies in Star Wars. I mean, Caldera Ringham is not a pony. She's not an alicorn or a unicorn or anything. And God, I feel bad that I know these things.
Yeah, those are some words right there. That's for sure.
So we see the Visage ping.
Loses capital support.
Greg loses the Emperor's Shuttle from reserve. And Ryan loses capital support.
Capital support's interesting. I mean, definitely with these Agents of the Court builds, they usually are running some form of the Tatooine system, and this definitely tells you he planned to perhaps go to the system.
I'm just trying to remember what capital support does. Capital support limit? That's not the limiter, is it?
It's similar to, like, it does the general ping on the ground and gets your pilots cheaper aboard capitals.
Yeah, so it's not the
taking them with us is maybe the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, the limit to 1 battle destiny when you occupy.
No, that is combined fleet action.
That's it.
No idea says hi.
Yeah, it was battle deployment is the dark side version, and
Yes, yes.
that's as much as I needed to know of those.
So it looks like he uses the rendezvous point to pull city outskirts. So maybe we're seeing some Jedi, Tatooine from reserve deck, and then draws and loses a Elwes Madoc from hand. And
And
Shaw woos the Palpatine.
off the top, so Greg has a 15 card hand, and he wants every one of those cards. I mean,
Oh,
I
there's
feel
that Vader's
like
castle.
we're just gonna see and a security tower. I gotta imagine Greg's probably thinking something along the lines of here's Vader at the either the outskirts or Lars farm and just
To make that a
start
big
causing
drain.
pressure.
Yep. I mean, I know he lost the shuttle and the Emperor from reserve, but given the Tatooine system text there, going there is generally not a good idea anyway. So
Yeah, I think if honestly he lost those off reserve, and I think if they had been in his hand, he'd have
he
been
would have
happy
lost
to
him.
lose them from hand.
Yeah.
Like, and Greg gets the I have your father in hand, so he's threatening things here.
Yep.
Like this is this is a bunch of
Oh, and notably, he pulled an Enforcer from deck, so he is playing with a suite of different Vader personas, which is pretty common. Because he has a Dark
yeah
Lord of the Sith in hand, and the
uh,
Enforcer will be pretty strong too.
doing one of each of a couple of each of them because Choke Vader is just so good, but at the same time, so is Emperor's Enforcer. Like that's all a reasonable course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Greg's going Highlander style, and he's got 4 different Vaders in there. He's got a Lord Vader and maybe a 2-player Vader V, just to
Yeah.
just to keep it
That Lord Vader
interesting.
made it. That Lord Vader made an appearance last game and would have
Lack
survived.
Sivrak?
Well, I mean, that's like it's Agents in the Court. Like that's your Wolfman that pulls stuff.
May not be targeted by opponent's interrupts. Unfortunately, nonsense. Every one of them. I don't. I'm not. If I had the power to change people's names, I would change Ryan right now to nonsense. Like all of these cards, just make me read cards and figure out what we're doing. All right, Arlocious, that makes sense. That's
Gets everyone out for cheaper, right?
yeah, yeah. He's perfectly reasonable in Agents of the Court. I'm fine with him. And Lack is just an interesting thing. And there's a Tals because why not?
Because you need a non-unique to flip your objective.
And there's the Chlor Slug to say you don't give away hit characters can't be made immediately lost. And there's Maz Katana. I'm
Then gets
and
yogurt.
Maz gets Yoxkit. So Yoxkit comes down for free. Like there's Lando with
Lando.
Axe to give him a 3rd sight and get the flip and the I must be allowed to speak pull. Like
I think it will be curious
Ryan's
how
used very little force actually to drop that entire squad. Like Arliel's just cost him 2, Maz cost him 1, Yoxkit, Tals were free.
Yeah.
And Lando costs 3 because of Arliel's Schiss. And then
I mean, that's definitely the
points off, which is real good for him, I think.
Mm-hmm. I think one thing will be really interesting to see is how heavy or light he goes to space. Obviously, he's going to have a wild card, and it's just say it and it comes up. But with an Emperor shuttle lost and the Emperor lost, like he might not be fearing space that much.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to put more than just a wild card up there.
I agree, but I mean, maybe you're not stacking with multiple characters.
Yeah,
multiple ships. Sorry, I meant multiple ships. No.
Yeah, like he's only got 3 force left. I don't know what else he puts up there. And that would be kind of my concern is I'm not sure what else he plans to put up there. Because I don't think counting on barriers the right play. Like Greg certainly has likely another shuttle and another Palpy. And you might not draw multiples, but if the wild card's lone, like you'll still draw your 1.
Interesting. He plays Don't Do That Again to get a reserve deck verified. Sure, not trying to get anything in there, but probably trying to understand what those 3 cards are in force pile, whether he should draw them or
I
not.
mean, did he use Yarna to get Burial or something that turn? And there went Ketwall off reserve. Is he going to play something like Panic and just. Um,
Oh,
that
this
wild
helps.
card is.
Gets a Hoojix, so
Yeah, I mean, that's good, but you don't want to give up the wild card right away either. Like,
no.
Greg's got a pile of cards. Greg says, I don't need to drain. I have 20 force and 13 cards in hand. Plus, Tarkin's Bounty is going to get him one of those 20.
I do find interesting he's not draining. I mean, like you said, he has so much force that would be a drain of 3. I
But
guess
it's
I guess it could be
cancelable.
it's cancelable. Yeah, I guess that's probably the risk.
Like that, there's no. The drain of 3 that you don't have any way to stop it from getting canceled is not great. And he used his what does Blast Points grab? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, he used it to pull a card into hand.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
but he
probably to,
could have used that to get Hyperwave Scan and protect that drain.
yeah, which he
So
almost certainly has in the deck. So
there's the Blast Door controls. So if Ryan was counting on a barrier from that
oh,
wild card, he's not getting it.
interesting. As we were worried about if there'd be other space.
Ooh,
Ooh,
this all right. This is bad.
yeah. That's multiple destinies. He does have the Hoojix, so he can play, but then he is getting
Yeah.
cut out of
The
space.
Hoojix is fine, but he's getting knocked out of space. He's giving up a drain of 2 in space. He's giving up he's got to pay for his drains from his own battle plan. Like,
Yeah.
this is.
Which almost certainly, this deck is based around getting Ancient Watering Hole online, which he does not have yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, all those drains I think are probably drains of 1 at this point.
Yeah. And Greg just says, here's Palpatine Galactic Emperor at the 2/2. Greg says, I'm just going to start turning on the pressure.
Yeah.
And there's the battle in space. Like, he can cancel one of those Destiny. All right, so there's
reacting
Chewie.
Chewie. Okay.
Okay.
Gets a Destiny.
I guess you're hoping at this point you cancel one Destiny and he doesn't crack your immunity with the other.
Or maybe only kills Chewie.
Yeah, I guess. Like, okay, so there's a 3, or 4. You're perfectly
4.
willing to let that go. And a 5. So if he's got yep, he does have the Caldera.
Okay.
So.
All right, so I guess we should have given Ryan a little more credit. He did have a little more of a plan than we thought. But
He had an answer, and
oh, did you see what he drew for Destiny?
Nonsense.
That was a T16 Skyhopper.
Nonsense. That's I don't even know why. He could bullseye a Womp Rat.
So Wildcard is immune, and so is the shuttle. He will. Greg's got to take 2 battle damage.
Greg does have to peel 2, which is not ideal. Like, if I'm the only thing he's got going for him is Ryan only has 4 cards in hand. So I'm not sure how much he can back up Wildcard with.
But he does have Maz, and he does have I Must Be Allowed to Speak to get more cards potentially into hand.
He's got potential. Carl, there is a 0% chance you predicted he was going to draw Luke Skyhopper for Battle Destiny. I'm
0.
-3. They did no chance. The reacting Chewie, okay, that makes sense. That was fine, but I knew he was gonna.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna draw that Skyhopper. No, you didn't.
And he moves Blizzard 4 over to block the drain at the outskirts.
And pays upkeep for Blizzard 4 and Aplek. And there goes Bo-Katan's Gauntlet Starfighter.
Okay.
Which, all right. And there we see aim high to stop the Aplek retrieval. That tells me He's
He intends to
probably going to
battle.
battle. And like if he's got another smuggler or two, I definitely think that's a good play.
You can
So,
also get a Destiny to power if you get if you get another alien up there. Like you could start
yep.
making this problematic. But those are 2 destinies being drawn at +1, so like it gets.
Yeah, you've got to have an answer.
Or maybe you
For
just
that.
stack it. Maybe you don't even battle. You stack into that.
I think
All
you've got to battle to try and cause the damage. I think you need to say, with canceling a battle destiny, you are ahead a little bit in power, especially if you add another trooper or another smuggler or two up there, and you just try and grind down
force them to
because you're
cloak or
right now you're getting outdrained. Yeah. If you do stuff like if you've got another Caldera, that's the play, and there's a Din Djarin, so
Destiny and extra Destiny in
now
space
it's
wants
an
it.
extra Destiny in space. That's solid. Like it gets a 1 out of your deck. It adds an extra Destiny in space. Like this is, you've got some chances to do things up there.
I was also wondering, there is that steady effect that cancels immunity to attrition, but it's only at sites, so it doesn't work in space.
Sites where you have 2 aliens of the same species.
Oh, same species, so get the talls.
Canceled, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And Din targets Applek. If Luke is piloting the Starfighter, does Huntdown flip back?
If he's out
of sight, they
right?
don't need to be present. He doesn't need to be present. He just needs to be at the site. So yes, the same way when he's piloting the Snowspeeder, he flips Huntdown back.
And we see Solo
Ryan
and Rey.
Ryan says, "Let's dance in space."
Because
Solo
that is three
Rey.
destinies in space, plus a Destiny to power.
Yeah, because you have 1 for Solo, 1 for Din, 1 for Chewie, a Destiny to power. The total battle destinies +3. Calfal's cute there. I don't think you're battling at all there. Like Lando's just going to get his destiny canceled.
Well, or you make him choose who to cancel.
You cancel Lando's text. Yeah. 110%. There's so yeah, that space battle's going to get a little snarly. So I actually wouldn't have hated like Caldera Ringham going up there as well. And yep, we see Lando getting his text canceled.
Outside of the battle.
It's just
not even the battle.
It's an action to take.
All right, so we get a 2 for the Destiny total power.
General Jar Jar for Destiny to power. There's a word I'm thinking of here. I wonder if everyone's going to get there. General Jar Jar gets taken into hand by Yoxkit. So we see Leia Rebel Princess as Destiny to power. That Fleet Admiral Akbar is a little unfortunate. There's another
there's
Skyhopper.
Skyhopper, yeah.
And there's another Tals. I mean, so he's at
11.
24 power. Like, he's up a bunch of power.
Yeah.
There's a 6, which, if you've got the Caldera, you cancel, and a 5. So he does not have the ability to cancel. I think you probably are losing Solo and Rey there.
Loses Chewbacca.
Loses Chewie. Okay. I guess. And Greg's, I mean, if you're Greg, I don't think you can peel 9. Do you lose Applek and give the Din retrieval and then just peel a couple and start cloaking? Like your goal is, again, you don't necessarily need to win. You just need to not lose by too much. Oh, and I like that. So he tried to lose 1 first to see if he could get around Din. Oh, Greg
he is bookering everything.
Healing all of it. I'm very, very confused right now. But okay.
I mean, he's seeing the ability to battle, maybe seeing the ability to battle back in space next turn. Now it's 2 Destiny in space.
I guess, like,
I think that's the only reason you keep all those. Otherwise, you lose Applak, and then maybe you
Yeah, and you're
start
just
cloaking.
you count on him. You count on Ryan not drawing into another Caldera, as we see Mos Espa from hand to Visage. Like Visage is putting in work.
Yeah.
Visage is burning Ryan from cards. So
Interestingly enough, though, I mean, we'll see if it gets time to get online, but I would think a deck like this would be built around Tatooine Celebration to some degree, and so you can start getting retrieval in, but I don't know if there's going to be
yeah,
time for it.
I mean, if he might lose the system, and that's gonna be it. Like,
Yeah.
if he can get Celebration in play at any point, like realistically, he's only getting drained for 2 right now. So
I did find it interesting that Shaw moved in front of the city outskirts and didn't just stay at the farm and drain a bunch, but
again, if you don't have Hyperwave Scan, you're just risking that drain getting canceled.
yeah.
So although there
Oh,
went
and there's a
Celebration
celebration
from
from
hand, and
hand, so he's just not expecting it to get it on.
the Nien Nub was that's a loss, because Nien Nub on the wild card suddenly breaks Maul's immunity.
Gets it down to 7 + 7.
Yeah.
Less than 7.
Yeah, less than 7 is big. Like when you're drawing 2 and you're adding to the total with wild card, like
You're getting there.
less than 7 means you're losing guys.
Yeah.
There's Kylo Ren right there as well. I'm hoping Ryan's got Ryan's got the Hoojiks. So, and there's the Hyperwave Scan at Tatooine. That's an interesting spot for it.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's really confident he's going to clear Tatooine, and I don't know. I mean,
this turns off the total battle destinies from the wild card. I assume.
Yeah, I guess.
He's doing it.
It's only +1 right now though with Solo, because Din's not a smuggler. So I'm a little surprised. I would have thought put that on the Vader site, so that drain can't be canceled, because that's going to be a bigger drain.
Yeah, it's gonna be a drain of 3 if it stays away.
There's Dooku. So
to just cover up all the sites, I guess, give him nowhere to run to.
Yeah, well, and that makes sense. So we see the battle here. We'll swing at Lando. That's a hit.
Does Lando's text get canceled already?
Lando's text got canceled already. Yep. So, which perfectly reasonable. So Lando is hit. Lando is forfeit 0, and Ryan's got to lose a card. And there's Ayla Sakura from reserve deck. That's a card he would have really liked to have.
Because that would have flipped Hunt down, right? Oh, no, no, it's just... Oh, yeah.
No, that would flip Hunt down. She's a Jedi. And now the Kylo swing at Calfaln is going to be a hit. So it's going to be another...
Site wipe.
Well, not just a site wipe, but another ping. Like, these are... All this stuff starts to add up. Like, you're going to get out the... You're going to burn the Hoojiks. There's the 3 for Destiny Total Power, which, okay.
Yoxkit will redraw.
Yoxkit will redraw. I actually like that a lot from the Yoxkit draw.
That's great space, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is up in space. Because Applic's a maintenance cost card, that could get real bad for him quick. And we see the 6 for Battle Destiny, which is good. And Calfaln
it actually resets
to
0.
I mean, you're still gonna Hoojiks out of this battle.
Yeah.
Like, that's you can't do anything else. Yep.
I wonder if you grab that.
I don't think so. No. He doesn't have a good way to retrieve it right now. I think you take the risk that he's not going to, and
I could see a deck like this running 2, though, so that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Just and I think Greg just leaves everybody there and
pays maintenance on Blizzard 4 and Applak.
Yeah, I'm the other thing he could do is, so he's in move phase now. he could decide just to cloak and then potentially just lose Applek. Like, I don't know that I love that because you're starting to get tighter on force, and yep, he chooses not to. He says, all right, I'm going to recirculate everybody.
I could see you doing that, especially with the dash, the dash Rendar's in hand now. So
yeah, I'm like, if I'm Ryan here, I think I'm doing dash.
Well, and he has a 6 on the bottom too, doesn't he?
He has the 6 1 up from the bottom, and I think what I do is I set it up so that 6 is what I'm trying to subtract from his destiny and total power.
That's what I was thinking too.
So you go, because you don't have Nien Nub to kill his immunity. And apparently he doesn't want to do that as he takes Figrin Dan. He went Maz right away, so Figrin
before Dan, he activates, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
He could still do what you're saying though.
He can, but now he doesn't know where the 6 is. Like, he can still do everything else, but he doesn't have the 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. It shuffles, yeah. My bad.
Because it shuffles, and actually he now, Figrin recirculates, so he can, he activated everything he could, and he can drop Figrin, he can drop dash, he can recirculate, and have the destinies he needs. And nope, he did not have a Talls in Lost Pile yet. There's less than 8 ability. Yeah, so you can't just drop her in front of. And there's the Watering Hole, which is
live now.
Live,
it is,
I think.
Not yet.
Yeah, it is. It was already, because Arleal, the Tals, Yoxkit, Din,
I think
and Solo
I think it went. I think it went live when the modal nodes went down. Yep, it did. Yeah, that was the one that pushed it over the hump.
It should have been live before that. Arleal's, Tals, Yoxkit, Solo, and Din are all unique species.
Okay, and we see Luke with lightsaber coming down to the Jedi outskirts as well.
Okay,
that's interesting. Oh, but he can recirculate with Figrin Dan.
Yeah, like, he can get the recirculate with Figrin and Profundity, and so he says we're going all out for damage.
Yep. Well, he's outpowering by quite a bit, so.
Yeah, the Luke is an interesting play, because I don't think you're you're certainly not battling with Luke. And there's the Applek, who can't retrieve because of aim high. I assume Din will target he doesn't even use Din to target anyone. There's the 3, which he takes the Tals into hand with Yoxkit.
I feel like that might have been just a click through too fast, but.
Yeah, that might have been. There's a 1 for the Destiny to total power, which is okay.
Oh, there's a 6.
The 6. And that's a lot of damage in space. That's a bunch of power. I don't foresee Greg bookering it a second time. There's a 6 for Battle Destiny and a 5, so he's down 15. Plus, but he's got the dash to go.
Oh, good point. Oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
All right, so he's down 21.
And so the profundity covers that. Wow.
Greg says wild. He shuffled it and had 3 straight 5s, or 3 straight 6s.
Wow. And then he's going to lose the Infiltrator and 2?
Yes.
And kicking that.
Out of that. Like, I mean, I don't understand what you're putting Luke there for now. You don't have the Hujix anymore. Like, move Luke away. Now Visage hits you both. And the problem for Ryan, or no. Maybe he's got another Hujix. The problem Ryan's running into right now is he still only has 4 force to lose.
Right.
Really total.
And he's going to get, oh, I guess he may or may not get drained. Battle plan's on the table now, and Greg is out of space.
Yeah.
So,
and we see MHT in chat saying he probably is running double Hujix with the 3 escape pods.
yeah.
It's very possible. Like, I mean, that's
and also as a reminder, Ancient Watering Hole is online now. So those, unless he moves to block drains, those are going to really add up next turn.
yeah. And I think he's going to have to. And like Ryan, it's taken everything he's got. I mean, he's down to 1 card in hand, but he's making this an interesting game, if nothing else.
Because the differential was 10 from the previous game?
The differential was 10.
Okay.
So, but like we saw, Ryan lost to Tals, so he can retrieve that with his objective. He'll get a retrieval with Figrin. Like
the thing that's interesting is he did lose Tatooine Celebration from hand earlier in the game, which that would be kind of nice now, but maybe it would have been too late to get it all online. But
yeah, and I think it would, like, trying to count on getting all of that might have been tough.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, we're
Greg
see a battle at the outskirts.
Mason, Greg is losing right now. Like, so there's the swing at Luke. He's got a 4 and a hit.
Yeah.
So that'll cause a ping of 1 as well, which I think you're okay with. Like, basically it's
awesome, there are Tals.
Yeah. Do we see a force field here? There's the force field. I mean, you got to grab that. Yep, there's the grab. Just to stop one that...
yeah. There's a possibility that Vader doesn't go away now, depending on how he draws.
Yeah, if he hits one of those 6s, Vader's going to die anyways. And there's the 1.
Oh, there's the 1.
I mean, that doesn't matter. You're forcing out a Hujix either way. Like, Luke's forfeit 0.
There's another
6, so it is Vader going away.
Can you lose the Blizzard 4? No, Blizzard 4 doesn't cover. Okay.
Mason, Greg's dark side, like, Ryan's in a better position right now. Like, Ryan, and again, Ryan still needs to win by 10. So,
Hujix from Lost with solo.
Nice.
Okay.
Like, Ryan satisfies battle order and Greg does not.
And he's also satisfying Watering Hole. So that's a drain of 2, 2, and 2. Those are all drains of 2 now.
Yeah.
So, and if he moves Blizzard 4 over to block or something, that seems
good call.
Real bad.
I forgot to switch who the light side and dark side players were. That's why.
Trying to confuse our viewers, Garrett?
Probably. That's Dan usually does these things. I'm supposed to be the pretty face here, so there we go. Thank you for pointing that out, Mason. That changes a whole lot. Because yeah, you were right. He was all right. So
he's gonna Maz at the beginning of the turn, misses.
I think that might have been just to shuffle those 6s and hope.
Maybe.
And
long live SWCCGPC.
Another Prime subscription. Thank you very much. So here's drains of 2, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
And he'll retrieve a Tals. He'll retrieve one with Figrin.
Yeah. Like this could be a stabilization point. I mean, I think it's still tenuous because, it's unclear what Shaw still has in hand. But and if this were not a match play situation, it would be like, no, Ryan's like very much in control of this game. But you not be able to win by enough for this to work out.
Ryan right now is in a position to win, but I don't know if he can win by 10. The life force right now, Greg. Well, Ryan has 11 cards total. He's got 10 down and 1 in hand.
He'll retrieve 2 this turn.
And he'll be retrieving 2. And after all the drains go through, Greg's going to have 10 life force, I think.
And most importantly, he'll have to pay for all his drains too.
Yeah, like This is going to be very, very close with Ryan needing to win by 10. Like, frankly, if Ryan could cancel Visage right now, that would be huge.
Couldn't he also drop the? Oh, can he drop the Caldera down? No, it doesn't
No,
work.
there's nowhere that Caldera will work right now.
I could see that being a play later, but I'm sure Greg will play around it now too.
Yeah. Like, you can drop Caldera and just move a couple guys over, or use General Jar Jar.
Did he retrieve with Figrin?
He did. He retrieved with Figrin, and then he retrieved with the Tals. He retrieved an old Ben with Figrin. General Jar. I don't even know what General Jar Jar does.
Is he just a second character?
Once per battle, may use one force to target an opponent's droid present. He is nonsense card. I guess he works with leadership as well. So we see the battle here. He draws a 3 for Destiny to Power, plus a Battle Destiny. Like, and there's another one of those 6s. So the total Battle Destiny is 7. He doesn't have another Caldera to cancel the Destiny, although that 4 is just Jar Jar. Or Caldera, I guess they're both plus one from Watering Hole.
But I could see you maybe moving a character over.
Yeah, I think you move the Tals over. You block the drain of 1.
Oh, or you drop everyone down. Okay. Or maybe yeah, okay.
You shuttle those 2 down, you move the Tals over with General Jar Jar, or you move General Jar Jar over with those 2.
I think I'd rather hold that site because that's another drain of 2.
Yeah, that is
so
Greg
now
has 2 cards in hand.
And now he can drain for 2 at the downtown plaza in theory if it's not canceled. But he's got to pay for it, and he's got 9 cards in hand, 9 cards total.
Yeah, he'll have to pay for it. The issue here is he can't stop Ryan from retrieving 2 cards. Like, so he's getting a drain of 2 off. He's best case scenario having him back to 10. It was 25 to, it was a 14 card differential in loss pile. And he is
which Greg is leading on for sure.
Above that right now.
That's where that legend deck putting everything out of play really helps that.
Yeah.
Like that and Ray Saga both kind of do that.
Although Greg's got to do something with Dooku. Like, I think you have to move Dooku over. Oh, yeah, Carl's saying you maybe just pay to battle and then peel. I guess, but like Ryan could decline Battle Destiny as well. And then you can't peel enough.
Oh, good point.
But you will have him below. No matter what, he'd still be, because he can't decline the Destiny to Power. So then you peel the 3, and then you just draw up. Or you draw to 1, let Visage do its work. I think Greg ends up winning this match. Ryan absolutely made a heck of a game out of it. Honestly, if Ryan would have held on to that Tatooine celebration, this might have gotten real interesting. Because he could have retrieved 3 more last turn, and that would have been, or 2 more last turn, because then he deployed and moved.
I mean, I know that he threw it away from hand, so he never expected to do that, but I gotta think.
And we see the lose a force to deploy the Saber. I don't believe you can decline when 2 of your aliens are battling at any Tatooine location, add 1 Destiny to total power. It is not a May, so he cannot.
He did that to make himself lose a force, right?
Yeah. And the 6 to total power might be it. That'll give him enough that he can just peel the cards from his reserve deck, or from his use pile. And yep, they both declined. And Greg peels to advance as he loses by 9, which is just enough. Wow. That was,
and then doing that lose a force from Vader's I'm Your Father.
Yeah.
To just ensure that goes through, right?
That was, that would give him 1 more force just in case, because Ultimately, he could have peeled the 4 from used pile and then drawn up. So he was going to get there either way, but that was
That's a good point. Good point.
very, very close. Congratulations to Greg Shaw on advancing. Ryan, bunch of nonsense cards, and it was awesome to watch. Like, I love seeing cards I don't know what they do get played and get used. And thank you very much for playing that, Blake. Thank you very much for joining me. This was fun.
Like I said, I didn't want you to go it alone, Garrett. Glad to help on this one.
No, that was awesome. And I hope everybody who watched had fun. Like, these are great matches. We've got Matthew Harrison Trainer playing tomorrow in his match against Connor Britton. At least one game. I know it's going to get recorded and streamed later. I don't believe we have anyone who's streaming it live. And then on Tuesday, we will have Joe Olson versus Justin Desai in the We Both Have 3 World Championships. Which one of us is going to win match? I believe that's going to be streamed. I'm not entirely sure who by yet, but we will have somebody streaming that live, I'm sure. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and see where it goes.
Thanks, folks.